It's a new year, so I've decided to take about 50 Tegus from my inventory and have a 2017 special pricing sale. I'm including black and white Chicoans, Firebellies, and your classic black and whites, all at the price of $200 delivered to your door. These are grade A Tegus that just can't wait to meet you. I'm going to be kind of showcasing some of my current inventory. This is a good example. If you see something you like, take action. Call me right away. If you wait a week, there's a really good chance it's going to be sold or put back into my general population. The Tegus I'll be showing you today are in what I consider a on deck position, and they'll stay on deck for about a week until they're sold or returned back to their original enclosures. What you doing, buddy? Here, up there, have a look. Classic Tegu behavior. What you doing? Okay, come back over here and we'll look at the camera. Yeah, how about this? Yeah. So you're a pretty good old Tegu. Yeah. This is a really good way to kind of get to know your Tegu. Have them on your chest, give him freedom of movement, and eventually they'll get curious and climb up the back of the chair or try to nudge into the cushions. Once again, this is more or less classic Tegu behavior. Where are you going, buddy? Yeah, he's working at it. Okay, little guy. Why don't we just sit here and talk to the camera a little while? What do you think, huh? Oh, this is one of my little guys. He hatched out, probably late in the season. He's under a year. And let's see, he's got fire. He's a little fire belly. How about it? Are you a little fire belly? Yeah. And most of the time, if I keep doing this, you can just watch their eyelids and they get heavier and heavier, and then they just drop off to sleep. This guy, he's still kind of awake. Oh, come on up here. I'll put you up here. Now, what are you going to do? This is Tegu number 2. He's lazy. Okay, let's see your climb. Yeah. They do have a good climbing gear. Where are you going? You can see he does not feel a immediate threat. Once they figure out that this environment is not going to kill them, then they do this. They're not in a fight or flight mode all the time. Once they get comfortable, kind of like this. Okay, buddy. There we go. Yeah. Okay, meet Tegu number 3. He's just looking around. Okay, buddy. Yeah. Here we go. What are you doing? Yeah, I can see what he's thinking. He's thinking he's going to go down there and get under the cushions. That's one of their favorites. All right, get over here. Let's see if you can climb, or are you just going to sit there and lick me? I don't know whether the camera's getting that or not, but I'm licking him and he's licking me back. There he goes. What do you think? Oh, you're lipping me. You're licking me while I'm talking. Oh yeah, you're ferocious, Tegu. Yeah. Tegus are dangerous. I mean, he could jump up and rip my throat out right now. At least that's what some would have you believe. By nature, they're like this. They want to be your friend. That's the easiest way to sum it all up. Really, really smart. Right now, he is sending that tongue out and bringing it back in with just a wealth of information. Must be nice to be able to do that. And he's doing that in addition to his sight and his hearing, which are somewhat similar to ours. Actually, some of them are actually better. Okay, let's go for a walk, shall we? No, he'd rather be here with me. What are you doing? What are you doing, little guy? Okay, we want to keep this video moving, so here we go, back to the camera. This is Tegu 3, black and white, and I cannot tell, wait a minute, number 3 is a male. Just so you know, if you're not familiar, this is the way you sex tegus. They have to be at least this size to do it. But if you put your fingers over their tail on both sides of the vent and just kind of gently rub, if it's a male, there'll be a small lump under the skin. You feel that, and 100% it's a male. This is Brute. Last name, Force. That is brute force. And he's a big male. Hey, buddy. Here, let's hang out a little while. Okay, there we go. Now, if you're a beginner and have never had tegus or been around tegus, I would suggest that you don't start out with one of these. Just because of their size, they can be somewhat difficult. See what he's doing now is, going down under the cushion just like a small tegu would. Only he's able to do it a lot better. I gotta pull him out. Okay. There. Come on back up here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I doubt the camera's picking this up, but he's just kind of, well, here I am. Let's go up on top. You want to go up there? No, he'd rather lick me. And Mr. Brute has a little tail issue, but that doesn't really make any difference to a tegu. He's fine with this. Right? Oh yeah, he licked me. Now, this isn't one that I've had, for years inside my house. I just brought him. This is the first time he's been inside anything but his enclosure. Okay. There you go. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, now he's in gear. This one is probably 3 years old, and he's a big male, breeding size easily. As a matter of fact, he likes to breed. He likes it a lot. Right, buddy? You can see when they're happy when you run your hand down and they kind of raise up a little bit, just like a dog. Oh yeah. Okay, this is brute force. I'll call her Lily, for lack of a better term. It's a female, and yeah, come on up here, show off. Whoa, where are you going? She's got a plan. She don't know where she wants to go, but she's got a plan. Frequently, they like to get up and look around. They're a ground-based animal. Oh, off the reservation. Oh no. Now, are you going to behave yourself? Come on, Lily. Be a nice girl. Yeah, there we go. I'll put you up here. Now she's going to try to get between the back of my neck and the cushion. Now we've got Brutus and Lily out of the way. This one I don't even name. I've got quite a few like this one. As you can see, a whole lot of white, great contrast. And if you look under the chin, you'll see double V. What are you, yeah, oh yeah, what are you doing? Okay, buddy. When you look at my tegus or anybody else's tegus, some of them are going to be brighter than others. And if you know tegus, then you know that is a result of shedding their old skin. There's a period when they're still in their old skin and have not shed, when they're not as bright and vibrant as they could be and will be after the shed. This guy's a pretty good example. I can't even say guy because I'm trying to sex this one and I can't get a sex, so it's either a female or it's a male that hasn't grown his BBs yet. Let's get a look. Okay, let's go look at the camera. Animal that does everything nose first, right, boy? So when you see this, it's not nose rot or anything that represents a big health issue. This is normal for any animal that burrows a lot, climbs a lot, and does everything nose first. Usually the ones that have more of this condition are the smartest and most curious ones, because they're the guys that like to go look around and, see what's under and above them. Okay, here's a great example. Let's see, will you kind of pose there, buddy? How about it? I'll make you a star. Yeah, somebody wants you to come to their house, just hang out. This little guy is at the smaller end of the scale. Let's have a good look at him, or her. Can't sex him at this size. Hey, buddy. That is a pretty little tegu. Lots of contrast, lots of white that will become really, really nice once he sheds. What do you think, bud? Have a look. We good? We're good. Well, the best way to make this happen is to decide what exactly you want in a tegu. Then contact me, preferably by email, and let me know what you want. I will then go out and try to find a match to what you're telling me you would like to have. Once that's accomplished, I will PayPal you, and if you pay then, I can usually ship the next day. I can't stress enough, don't wait. When the tegu arrives at your house, it is a blank slate. These have never been trained or handled. This is a tegu I just brought from one of my enclosures into the house. Doesn't take a lot. They want to trust you, And once you gain the trust, then we're back to the, okay, it's cool here. I'm not having a problem with this. No reason to do anything hinky. And from there on, they just want to sit in your lap or nuzzle down next to you. That is why the Argentine Tegus are so popular. There are other Tegus. The gold Tupinimbus tugoxin. Yeah, I don't really want to cast too big a shadow over it, but never buy a tugoxin and expect this from him right out of the box. They are so different, you just can't hardly believe that they're in the same species group. The Tegoxin are a lot cheaper, imagine that, and a lot more aggressive. They tend to want to attack and just be so different from these from the get-go. And some of them are called Colombian Tegus or gold Tegus or Argentine gold Tegus. It doesn't matter. What you want is the Tupinimbus mariani. That is the black and white Tegu that you see here. There's a lot of variations in that species. So you've got fire belly, you've got regular black and white, you've got Chicoan black and white, which is simply the same species with a little more white. That's it for this Tegu. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I'll be doing this again shortly. This is the kind of shoot that I prefer to do, where I'm just hanging out with a Tegu, talking about Tegus to a camera. I do other film work, and in a lot of ways it's easier because I'm not the cameraman. I don't have to write the dialogue. I don't have to worry about the sound. You know, there's a reason God made production crews, and I'm a good example of why. But this is what I do. This is what I produce. It's not as slick as some videos you see, but I hope I get the essence of what I'm trying to do across to you, the viewer. And remember, these guys are rescues. The state is killing them wholesale as fast as they can. It's not their fault, but I can't fault the state. Their job is to protect our native species, not to protect the non-native invasives. You know, it's, I said again, it's an ongoing tragedy. It's not their fault, but they are just wreaking havoc here in South Florida.